Wait. Yeah, okay, fuck. I haven't streamed in like 2-3 weeks. It's gotta be 3 weeks. Yeah, okay, I've streamed in like 2-3 weeks. Gotta be 3 weeks. Look, I've been fucking busy, alright? I don't know what you want from me. Let's see. Everyone. Short Kotor. You know what? I'm gonna leave out the everyone, because we're late, so I'm just gonna do Short Kotor. There you go. And then if no one shows up, it's fine, because frankly, it's fucking late at night, and I'm not planning to go that long anyway. Maybe an hour, something like that. I don't know. So I don't think it's that big of a deal anyway. Just something to get the juices flowing again is sort of where I'm going with this. And then... Oh, fuck, I forgot my headphones because I haven't been needing them. Yeah, just something to get the juices flowing. We're coming to summer soon. We're coming into summer soon. And when summer hits, that means we're going to have to do another Sacking Mal episode. What the fuck is the end of this cord? Jesus, that fucking cord extended into an alternate universe or some shit. Okay. No game. Edit save. Do I have an older save? How far back is my save? I have a save from May 3rd. All my other saves are from May 21st, though. Fuck it. Who cares? Alright, so here's what happened. We finally lost an episode. There is a 2-week upload deadline on Twitch that you have to get the episode out in 2 weeks. You have to upload it within 2 weeks, or Twitch deletes it automatically. I could have sworn I got there before 2 weeks, but I didn't. So episode 8 is gone forever, apparently. And that's sort of where we're at right now. So let's see. You get a verbal recap, and if you were here for episode 8, congratulations. Let's see what happened with that. Let's see. We got some levels up. I'm in Goth Mommy mode again. I think we won the arena. Pretty sure we did all of that. We got that computer working. That's pretty neat. We talked to everyone in camp. This guy wanted us to find a scout. I exploded the scout. I killed him. Failed that mission technically. Fixed that wire. Fixed that computer. Helped that guy out. Killed a big enemy. What was it? A Zakhag. Taunted this guy. Bought a bunch of shit. Opened up a creche. And blew it. Creche? Whatever. Cache. Opened up a cache. Creche is something else. Opened up a cache and destroyed a bunch of worker drones for Mandalore. Blew those up. So we are done with the Mandalorian part of the game. And we are good to go to Onderon. And I don't think anything else happened. So I think that's where we're at now.
Are you ready to go to ISIS yet?
Let's go, baby. Whoop, whoop.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes, the Great Crusade. after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor 5, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even following them into darkness. Do you wonder where she wanders now, Mandalore? Why she cast you down, left you broken at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. She is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
There, that should keep the cord out of my way and me hitting it.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
So, that's actually a pretty big part of, like, this, because we just learned that, you know, if you couldn't tell by the voice, Mandalore was from Clan Ordo, meaning that is, in fact, Canderous Ordo from the first game. Yeah, I'm still gonna rock up with Kreia. Oh. I'm gonna still rock up with Kreia and Bao-Dur, although I am disappointed at the lack of the fuck. I am disappointed at the lack of things Bao-Dur apparently has to say about to the Mandalorians. You'd think he'd have more going on, but I guess he doesn't. Sith Assassin. Force Wound. Yeah, baby. Force Lightning. Oh, I accidentally used a second Force Lightning.
Focus.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Same people. Still Kreia and Bao-Dur. Oh, I have to have Mandalore. Okay, then yeah. We'll say Kreia and Mandalore, I guess. There we go. I've heard that Alderaan and Onderon were originally supposed to be the same planet, but they ended up not being because of a
saying that
typo.
the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty, but there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps, but we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Honestly, you know, for a game that came out like 30 years ago, she's like kind of pretty. Alright, it was like 20, but shut up.
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His
What?
office is on the
I've
other
heard
side
that
of the
name.
Market Square.
Dagon Gent, for some reason that name like really clicked with me, and I don't know why.
Might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Alright, here's the goal. I am going to be a lunatic. Alright, skills. Soldier. Demolitions, awareness, treat injury. Maxed out treat injury skill. Obviously awareness is the most important thing for a soldier. Although, let's go 1 point of demolitions just so he technically can demolitions. Alright, feats. Heavy armor. Required. I believe dual weapon is just for double-bladed weapons or when you're holding two weapons. He's a full-on blaster pistol man. So, I would probably say precise shot's pretty good. Close quarters combat is the big one. Oh, he already has it. Okay. So, computer skill, repair skill, stealth, dual strike, not as useful, finesse melee, regenerate vitality, stealth run. This is not a stealth build. Blaster rifle. I'm gonna go... I think precise shot's the way to go. Because it also increases blaster deflection rates, which is going to be, I think, more important going forward. And then, plus this is his level 6 build, and he's going to, like, 20. So we can, like, do pretty good on that. Let's keep his treat injury maxed out. Let's keep boosting awareness for now. He gets another feat because he's a fighter. Still can't get any of his, like, key traits. So I'm going to say next up is going to be Rapid Shot. That beep sounded like it came from inside of my throat. That was fucking weird. Let's see. Con and Dex. Okay. I mean, obviously we need his Dex up. He's a range build. I get the con, but boy is he poorly optimized. Okay. Skills. ... Feats. So we can get Master Power Shot, Mastered Rapid Shot. Another level of Precise, but obviously Close Quarters is going to be the good one. +2 attack bonus. Yeah, there we go. That's the big one. Close quarters is going to be required. Let's see. Skills, same ones. Beep, beep. Another feat. Precise shot's a good one. Level 8, give him a precise shot. How long does this go to? Level 20? Yeah, so keeping him up on that's probably going to be good. Especially because it gives a -4 deflection chance, and at level 10 that's -10 chance. You're not deflecting at level 10. Like, if precise shot gets maxed out, he's undeflectable, basically. So, let's see. Yeah, like a level 20, a -10 penalty is, like, insurmountable. And then, obviously, rapid shot, because this allows to make an extra range attack during the round, no penalties. That's fucking wild. That's a whole other roll of damage. That's so much better than power attack. Boop, boop. Another feat. Still not ready for that, so let's go power attack now. Critical strike is basically useless, but I'm okay with putting points into it. God, you get so many feats, it's crazy. Obviously another point in dex. Get that to 14. Keep pushing that. Go to feats. Another level of precise strike, which gives a -10 to deflect. -8. Or, yeah, -6 to deflect. Obviously, that's a good one. Plus, I think that just generally increases his to hit, doesn't it? Damage done with ranged weapons by +4 and a -6 to deflect, up from +2 -4 and +1 -2. No, that's crazy. That's a lot, especially if combined with like a rapid shot. Yeah, crit strike I can't see being useful. Yeah, all this does is... Oh, the target is also stunned. Oh, it forces a fortitude check. No, actually, that's pretty good then. Never mind. Or fortitude save, I should say. Never mind. That is useful. Can't buy another level of that. So, buy another Master Sniper. Yeah, I didn't realize it forced fortitude saves. God, treat injury at fucking 18. That's crazy. Alright, feats... I would say, going forward, the next thing to worry about is probably, like, either vitality regeneration, or stealth run, or just start pushing points into other blasters. Toughness isn't bad. 10% of any damage over 20 points suffered. Retains 1 vitality per level. That's actually just crazy. I didn't realize it was that good. But I am going to boost up his blaster pistols going forward so that I can ensure that any gun in his hand is okay. That he can use any gun. Can we do a better gun for him? He's on... What would that be? That'd be 2d6 at 28. Immediately better. That is an immediately better gun. While most cultures abandon the primitive sword in favor of vibro blades or weapons, the tradition sometimes uses weapon as a badge of honor. This variant's made from a rare ore chalon and is sharper and heavier than the typical blade. They are not suitable for weapon upgrades, however. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking the Arcanian Blaster Rifle. This is just a general all-around upgrade. And then, does he need an offhand melee? No, he doesn't, because he has close quarters. Hey, mate, how you doing tonight? What's going on? We lost Episode 8. Episode 8 is lost to the ether. So, congratulations for showing up to Episode 8. You're one of the only people that will ever see it. How have you been? Not great? Oh, shit. Still problems with work, or is there additional issues now? Strength 1, Fortitude 1, 75% versus electrical versus fire, demolition, repair, security, strength. The +1 to strength's pretty good. +1 to strength and dex. Not bad. Yeah, let's go with that for a +1 to dex. Good, so I'm free to say whatever's on my mind. I mean, this episode should get uploaded in time, but yeah, I mean, go for it. What do you got? I mean, as long as it doesn't get me in trouble with Twitch, which is becoming honestly less important because Twitch is going to hell in a handbasket. Like, honestly, I could see Amazon almost shutting down Twitch in the future, or like absolutely gutting the whole organization, because things are starting to get bad with it on like the external side. Characters in the first place. So I usually, like, most of the time I will buy DLC, but like for Atelier it's usually just like, here's a swimsuit, and I'm like, I don't need a swimsuit. I'm not gonna wear this swimsuit. I used to support DLC exclusively if the DLC was costume DLC and not story DLC, and I have 100% flipped on that, and I only support story DLC at this point.
The lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were your friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Priceless? Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
How's the situation here in Onderon?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing's very common.
Can I go now?
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
I've been retail therapying again, so I bought City Hunter Season 1 and some movies. Ooh, that is a bad habit that I realized recently I also totally engage in.
In the latest news today, the Onderon Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderon military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces.
A capital-class vessel? I don't think that's true.
The Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
If capital class is the same thing as being a capital ship, that dinky little fucking smuggler hut is not a fucking capital ship.
Assaulted our space forces. Forget about secession. We should declare war. General Vaclu is royalty too. I know a lot of people that wish he was king.
I think Vaclu is using Republic spies as an excuse to intimidate anybody that would oppose him. I heard the Paragas mining facility was completely destroyed. What are we going to do for fuel? I can't believe the Republic assaulted our space forces. Forget about secession. We should declare war.
I bought this Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set because I love Final Fantasy. The art's pretty, but I was like, fuck am I doing? I don't even play Magic. I own a few Magic cards, but they're like... Well, actually, that's not true. I have an entire Magic deck, but it was like a fucking, like, pre-made one that I, like, added some, like, bullshit cards I bought at, like, a dollar store to. So it's not, like, a full-on set. But I also have a few Magic the Gathering cards that I bought individually for the card itself. And those cards are Door to Nothingness, Lightning Bolt. Door to Nothingness and Lightning Bolt are the two Magic cards that I bought specifically because I wanted to have them. You, come here! You're weak and scrawny without my powerful weapons and defenses. Special sale, just for you. An Aqualish merchant. Shouldn't you be roughing up some Bith for a few credits? Not all Aqualish do such things. Besides, Bith are hard to come by. Me, I make my credits selling things people need for violence, and Isis is a great need of weapons, armor, and more. What do you know about Isis? Everything here, everything turning to soil heap here. Military's very bad, Queen rules here, but not many of her troops are more loyal to Vaquez. Evil man, he won't let me sell my goods in Isis, but how can you stop bad people without repeating blasters and energy shields? Work isn't great, even online. Shit's been a little shitty tonight especially. Oh no! I'm assuming not me specifically, but other things. What do you know about the Queen and General Vaclu? Queen Talia, some say, is weak. Others say she's not. She wants to stay with the Republic. General Vaclu is her cousin. Powerful man. He thinks Republic is trouble. Republic brings great miseries to his people, but Vaclu is more evil because he won't let me sell my goods in cities. Speaking of which, work tomorrow. You know it's a problem when you go in and, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Ooh, that is rough. What do you have for sale? Things are not allowed, things are not allowed inside the city. Stupid honorants can't see the need for my weapons. People need my goods to defend themselves. But they say goods are banned, so all killing influence sitting here unused. But you get a special sale for murderer's misfortune. I'd like to see what you've got in stock. Alright, let's go, baby. Let's see. What are we selling? Sith battle suit? I want it. I want it. Heavy combat suit? I want it. Light combat suit? Gand silencer? It's unclear whether this weapon was designed by the Gand or to silence them. I love it. My kind of weapon. Gamorrean cleaver? Don't have enough of those. Gamorrean war axe? Need more of them. Achani vibrosword? Buying it. Zabrak heavy blaster? Don't have enough credits to purchase this item. Don't have enough credits to purchase this item. Do not have enough credits to purchase this item. Yes, I realize Mandalore is probably the last one. I'm just trying to set the... Oh, he wasn't. Okay. I'm trying to make sure all my influences are set properly. Just while I'm here, I might as well. Okay, great. Alright, ready, and commit changes. Whoops. And load. Hopefully I didn't break the save. Hey, you know what you're here for. We all know what you're here for, alright? You have tendency to completely exit any online community if I perceive myself to be a problem. I've upset quite a few. What did you say? Can you not say? Was it that bad? You're back. You still look weak. You buy things? Yeah, what do you got in stock, boy? Hell yeah! Yeah, Death Shade Blaster, buying it. Sith Disruptor, buying it. Sith Static Blaster, buying it. Disruptor Pistol, Repeating Pistol, buying it. Disruptor Carbine, buying it. Thermal Det, buying it. Plasma Grenade, buying it. Buying it. Yeah, baby, get it. Frag Grenades, you sell an infinite number of those. Spectral Assassin, which gives you weapon specialization and blaster rifle. Pretty fucking cool. Buying it, bad boy. Is there any reason to not put that on Canderous? I mean, obviously it's so I can put it on Atten, who I will use more statistically, but realistically, right now, while we're here, there's no reason to not put it on Canderous. Besides, I need a planet where I can, probably Nar Shaddaa, where I can swap all of my equipment. Bothan Sensory, buying it. Meditation Band, buying it. Bothan Visor, buying it. Gamorrean Power Gloves, buying it. Zerka Defense, buying it. Advanced Combat System, buying it. Crippling Mark, buying it. Accuracy, buying it. Moderate Avaronian Edge, buying it. That was, by the way, crazy because it adds an additional 1d8 damage to your slashing damage, which is fucking wild. I didn't, like, talk about how wild that was. Vibration Cell, buying it. But, like, while we're talking about it, fucking wild. What that's like an entire, that is the equivalent of adding a longsword to your longsword. That is wild. I said my wrist is begging for a razor, which is an ironic statement because I can't look at blood. That was just how I'd been feeling after, life. Okay. So I am assuming it is a joke, though, and I do not need to be concerned, correct? I'm assuming it was more of a joke in poor taste, I imagine. Alright, pop this bad boy on here. Where's your fucking head? Can he not wear it? Okay, I guess he can't wear it. Oh, yeah, I guess he can't wear it. And then you are rocking gel-shade perception gloves, when what you should be rocking are Gamorrean gauntlets. Shoo-choo-doo-choo-doo. Do I have blaster specialization? What are my feats? Oh, I have blaster specialization. Okay. I didn't even know what my fucking feats were. Just me being a bad... Hey, dark jokes don't make you a bad person, Maid. I bet I could kill that guy with my brain.
Fair winds to you, officer. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
How are things unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open council. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
Why does Telos want your beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Your beast seems restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them.
Beasts can be sensitive to the currents within cities and people. When such things are disturbed, the beasts may echo it.
Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Why do you have so many beasts in cages?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for...
Okay.
We have stopped gathering...
Alright, goodbye! I will now kill them with my brain. Actually, I probably could, like... Alright, maybe I can't. I was gonna mind control it.
Calm. What? Run! The Boma is out of control!
Yeah! Force choke, bitch! Force choke! Whoop, whoop!
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts, as you've just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
You think a few credits are gonna make this better?
I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
I didn't get Darkside points for shaking the man down? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it! This is some bullshit!
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before...
Can I just kill them?
What is your business on Isis?
To kill you! I don't think my business is any concern of yours.
I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
Minds are often weakened when forced to follow familiar patterns, but sometimes those patterns work against you when backed by loyalty or duty. Use your power carefully.
A valid point, Kreia, but the need for discretion outweighed the risks.
A debatable point, but what is done is done.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up.
You'll let me go about my business and forget you ever saw me.
You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Great, fuck off.
Do I know you?
It disgusts me how many soldiers in other commands are willing to put aside their sworn duty. We took an oath to protect and serve the Queen faithfully.
Fuck yeah, you did, my boy! Fuck yeah, you did.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
What's going on?
This spy has been using...
I like how this guy's like, yeah, I'll tell you, fuck off.
...lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Isis or go underground.
A journalist would be a poor cover for a spy. They're not well known for their discretion.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
Do you have proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
I can make it very unclassified. How many other journalists are being rounded up today?
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
You're violating this man's rights, and I'll make sure that this story gets out.
Then, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding...
Watch this undo 1 billion darkside points.
I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that...
Hopefully I can violently shake this man down and only lose 5.
Thank you.
God fucking damn it! Motherfucker! Are you kidding me? What the fuck? No, fuck off. I'm reloading. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. That I exploded a man.
These. Again,
Why do you think I boom attacked
the beasts
earlier?
are growing very restless. It grows day by day, just as the flames of passion grow in this city.
I saved one journalist from a fucking dude, and all of a sudden, oh my god!
If the beasts continue to grow out of control,
all of a sudden it undoes all my dark side points. Well, at least now we know that if you are a, I would assume, serial killer at this point, if you help one person, you're completely forgiven. Fucking wild. I cannot believe it.
Let's hurry this up.
But, please.
What's going on? Do you think questioning is necessary? He's obviously guilty.
What do you mean?
If he tried to escape.
I like the way you think. Men, let's take the back way to the barracks.
But no, wait. You can't do this.
There, he's dead. Fuck off. Give me my dark side points. Thank you. It didn't move the bar at all. It didn't move it. It changed nothing. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. It went from like here to here, but if I help him, it goes from here to here. Oh my god!
Let's hurry, please.
What's going on? Alright, well, I'm not getting involved.
Men, let's take this spy away. Another word out of you and we can make the trip very uncomfortable.
Oh my fucking god. We're gonna have to cheat for dark side points. This is wild.
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever
this terminal is restricted to military personnel only. I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
Maybe later. I'll be going now. Fucking wild. I cannot believe this.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
I sense something you're not. I sense you're not telling me something.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
Tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll think about it. I'll be going now.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Let's talk about something else.
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Understood. Alright.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Isis's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
Understood.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
Why are there so many caged beasts around?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to
How is ferrosteel not just regular steel? Could you tell me about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. You sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
I have time for it, and I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. ISIS was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to ISIS.
But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it,
the Beast
Gallia
Wars
was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in ISIS. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Can I ask you something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Can you tell me about the troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How'd you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Who else can I talk to about what's going on in ISIS?
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
Well, I'll be going now.
Stay out of trouble.
No! I am the trouble. Ooh. Gagarin.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Why can you only sell to people with starport visas?
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
So you're happy about this, then?
Of course. Soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
What can you tell me about ISIS?
Oh, everything is great here. We're all very happy. So, very happy.
What do you sell?
Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Gag?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
I'd like to see your stock. I will buy all of it. Give it to me. Give me all of your stuff. Give it. I want it. I want that. Zason Shaw Initiative Robe. I'll take it. We have another Jedi robe. Dark Jedi robe. Yes. With it, I can look like a dark Jedi. That's actually a pretty good weapon. Ooh, and a lightsaber crystal! But it's not a colored one, so it's not actually useful to me. Because you're definitely supposed to have gotten your lightsaber in Nar Shaddaa by now. Alright, so, right now I'm wearing a Mutakai apprentice robe, but I've just recently got a new set of armor. I just got some new robes. I got the Dark Jedi robe, and the... What did I get? I thought I got another robe. I thought I got Zason Shay. I guess it's Zason Shay Initiative armor. Alright, so obviously the best one right here is the Mutakai Apprentice robe. But, let's be real, my stats are so fucking crazy right now that really the only thing that matters is how do I look. So what's the Dark Jedi robe look like? Ah, yeah! Yeah, that completes my goth mommy appearance. So the other question is that or the Mutakai Apprentice? The Mutakai Apprentice isn't bad, and it's sort of my signature, but I'm feeling Dark Jedi for now, and then maybe we'll swap back to the Apprentice robes. But right now, we're going full black. Dark Jedi robes. Let's fucking do it. Fashion Wars. I don't need to worry about my armor stats. I'm too powerful. Actually, I do. I can't have anything that, like, nerfs my dex mod.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
The Queen should listen to the will of her people.
Exactly. That is all we ask. Close to 2/3 of Onderonians want to reclaim our independence, to isolate ourselves from the ravages of the Republic, to relive our golden age when we answered to no Senate.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier, but I'll keep my peace. For now.
Boo! Boo! Overreach of authority!
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later.
These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any easier.
Boo! First Amendment rights! Can I hack this? Will anyone stop me? No one will stop me! Hack it! Boo! Boo! I wanted to hack it! Are these just stairs to nowhere? Oh, no. Okay. And,
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our Queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to Queen Talia stepping down, we could use your help. It would be quite worth your while.
what's this about? The rumors you've heard! I've been in town for 5 minutes!
I am a strong supporter of General Vaklu. The Merchant Quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the Royal Palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaklu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
Tell me about these captains.
There's Galisi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower, and Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned.
Tell me about Khaleesi.
He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with that. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post.
What about Riken?
He's been responsible for the merchant quarter for years. He's been chastised repetitively for his criticism of General Vaclu. His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. With a nudge, he just may get a dishonorable discharge.
Tell me about Bostico.
A true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen. Sadly, I think he's more on our side than the Queen's. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't swerve from executing the Queen's misguided decrees. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security...
You just handed me this. I didn't even agree to do this. You just handed me this.
Perhaps you will find solutions there.
Okay, I have other questions.
About what?
How do I remove them from their posts?
You can't attack them directly. The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be subtle and patient. They don't have to be killed, just removed from command.
Okay, how much does this pay?
For each task you complete, I am prepared to pay you 2,500.
That is more than I'm being offered for a star visa.
In the favor of some powerful people, we could make your job much easier here.
I'll be going now.
Whatever course you wish to take, aiding this woman may be useful. We may gain Vaclu's favor, or learn more of his plans. Either way, helping Under should be carefully considered.
I may see where this quest of hers leads us.
General Vaclu may be at odds with us now, but it need not always be that way.
Alright, let's fucking go, baby! Let's, kick people out of their military positions. That guy was standing there like he was important, but he was, in fact, not important. Captain Riker.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
You were telling me about the troubles in ISIS?
Actually, I wasn't telling you about it before. Like I said, I was warned by command to keep my opinions to myself. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
Why don't you tell me what you really think?
Yes, tell them what you really think, Riken.
I don't think so. I know you'd like nothing better than getting me drummed out of the military, but I'm not gonna say a word.
How will it get better if people are afraid to speak out? It's just a form of cowardice.
It's not that simple. Soldiers are guardians. We protect people. But if they get too political, then it enters dangerous territory. It can even lead to a coup d'etat.
Are you implying something, Riken?
The only thing I'm implying is that it's my duty as a soldier to keep politics at home. On the job, I respect the rank and the chain of command.
Not all orders should be followed. Not all people should be respected. What of your moral responsibilities?
I'm doing what I feel is right. Are you? That's something that each person has to answer for themselves. This topic's leading nowhere except for trouble for me. So, help a guy out. Let's talk about something else. Stay out. Back again.
You're telling me the troubles in ISIS.
Actually, I would ask a...
Why don't you tell me what you really think?
I don't...
Alright, well, we tried this the easy way. The urge to speak your mind must be overpowering. Say what you really mean.
What I really mean? General Vaclu... Vaclu may be a war hero, but everything he's done since the war has been poison for us and the Republic. There are rumors, always spoken quietly, that he has made alliances with dark powers. Things worse than the Freed Nad movement from our past.
Jesus!
That's enough! You may be the Queen's pawn, Riken, but you will not rail against a brilliant
Freed Nad is a famous Sith Lord.
Can't you see it? He's slick with words, but Vaclu's inner circle are responsible for dark deeds. Anyone that speaks out against him is labeled a rebel spy. You think the Republic needs a few hundred spies in ISIS? Most spies are picked up in raids and never heard from again. It's just wrong.
I will see you are relieved of your command for this. Your mouth just ended your career. No matter how distinguished your war record is, it is over.
I don't know how much more help I'll be. Won't be in the military too much longer.
Worth it.
It's the Offworlder. Listen, let's keep this brief. I've probably lost my command already because of the conversation we had. I don't see how it could get worse, but the galaxy has a funny sense of humor about that.
Where are we going now? He just glares at me. Alright, that's one down, baby. Boop, boop.
You're back to visit me. I've heard the news. One captain has been removed. 2 to go. Here are the credits we talked about. There's twice as much waiting for you if you do what is being asked.
Tell me about Khaleesi.
He's the most junior of the captain. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen.
Cantina. Boost
True
co.
veteran, years of honor, but he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today. I doubt simple persuasion.
So, I was given a key card. Is it maybe this building right here? Do I just go in and shoot him to death? Camera records erased. ID records erased. Access granted. Access camera cards. Market Square. Switch camera. Sky checkpoint. Fuck it. Download system schematics. Log off. Yes! I just murdered 5 men for no reason. Let's look at my dark side points, and they've barely moved.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No!
Yes!
If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her. With force!
Yes!
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Everyone join Ponlar. The Queen's reign must end.
That's right! Death to the Queen! Death to the rise! Grab arms! We will march!
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaklu over Talia, but this is hardly a task for a warrior.
I don't really care about all that. I just want to join in the fun.
Maybe I should have left you on Duxon.
You would fight with them? This is madness. We need reinforcements.
The Offworlder joins us! Let's fight these rats!
I am shocked if this doesn't result in a fucking influence drop with Canderous. Yep. But no dark side points. No dark side points for inciting a riot. This might be the most busted morality system I've ever played in any game. Too busy to speak.
We're gonna have to find another source of cheap fuel now that Paragus is gone.
Have you heard any news about the Sky Ramp? Is it true that there was another Republic attack?
Boom, 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 boom. So that guy's gone, apparently.
You're back to visit me. 2 of the poor captains have lost their commands. Great shock, no doubt. Just 1 more left, and the royalist captains will be no more. Here is the sum of credits we agreed upon.
Thank you. I am heading off to the cantina. Alright, we've got a Twi'lek and a Davaronian. But General Vaklu would cut himself off from the many planets of the Republic. This is foolish. In solitude, no civilian prospers. You don't understand the people of Onderon. They are proud and have fought many adversities to get where they are, mostly by themselves, too. They have given much to the Republic, and we see little in return. General Vaklu believes independence would be in ICE's best interest. But the Republic fights battles to free Onderon from Mandalorian warriors. Should be thankful. Queen Talia is young, but looks after her people. She should be honored. The Mandalorians would never have been on that moon if not for Exar Kun, and he was a fallen Jedi. I think General Vaklu is right. What do you think of Queen Talia? Talia works with Republic. She rules peacefully, and is popular with her people. Her intentions are good, I admit, but those close to power see the mistakes she makes. Nobles, high-ranking military, they all support General Vaklu. She does not have the experience of governing, which Isis needs in these times. Usually when the high-ranking nobles are against someone, it's just because they're pissed off their foots are getting stepped on. I don't know much about General Vaklu. Vaklu lies, he twists words and tries to take heart of people away from their rightful queen. He is Shuta. He is a war hero, leader of resistance during Mandalorian wars, a man with vision, with experience. He may not tell all the truth, but he works for the best interest of the people. Many realize this. He would start a war to oust the good queen. The suffering he would bring is wrong. Who do you trust more? Human asks good question. I don't trust Vaklu. He lies to people. He's been caught in them before. Talia is honorable. The question is unfair. Sometimes leaders know things the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says, or his people say, but he's a man of honor. He never breaks a promise. But if you can't trust your leader's words, then how can you trust their motives? Human sentient, what do you think? I also confess I am curious what you think. Random person who walked up in the middle of our conversation. Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia. I agree with you, human sentient. Queen Talia has good thoughts and instincts. She will be a great leader. Let us discuss this further at the cantina. Thank you for your conversation, human. What a rational political discussion between 2 individuals. This has never happened in the history of the planet.
There has been a serious accident here. The sky ramp is closed to all personnel pending an investigation. Leave, now.
Fair enough. Goodbye. We don't get many shuttles coming from ISIS anymore, especially shuttles without passengers. There's about to be a lot of dead bodies in the strait. A good friend works at the Starpoint and noticed this. It raised some questions. Questions I've answered. So you are Exalia Argent, last of a dying breed, they say. Too difficult to fight alone, they say. So meet some of my new employees. The bounty on your head will make me and my men extremely wealthy. This is my lucky day. Wait, no, that's not what I want. Force choke into force lightning. Really go dark side on them. Hey, we got some levels. We are getting near the end of the stream, so I think I'm just going to hit the main road right now. We're going to do our level up, though. Wow, my dark side points are just so fucking low for some reason. I literally cannot get them high enough. Powers! What do we want? We can get Master Heal, which is pretty useful. Oh my god, Force Storm! All hostile creatures in 10 meters of the target enemy suffer 1d6 damage to both vitality and force points totals of each attack. Totals per each of the attacking character's levels. A successful save of DC 5 plus attacking character level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma score modified reduces damage by half. Absolutely Force Storm. Absolutely. Fully embrace the dark side. Alright, he needs another fucking dex point. Let's go skills. Let's go bop bop. Feats. Now his feats are pretty maxed at this point. The only thing left is blaster pistol. And then Kreia is mostly a dex wisdom split. So let's up her wisdom. Skills. There. And she gets one more point for repair, because Kreia, we've decided, is good at droids. Oh, yeah, absolutely Master Force Drain. Absolutely that. She can also use Force Breach, though, but absolutely Master Force Drain. Beautiful. I am going to need to, at the end of this, increase the Groundblood, the influence of Canderous.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
Hi, thugs.
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right? I don't want to cross you.
You fucking could, though. Look how crossable I look. This is a pile of trash. Some of it looks like it comes from the local cantina.
A lot of credits to be made around.
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right? I don't want to.
I am 1B-AD, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Let me see if I can rewire you to be a little more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Who do you work for?
1B-AD was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B-AD was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components based on most favorable market conditions. Do you have any interest in my goods?
1B-8D, please give me components for free.
That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B-8D cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
1B-8D, request access market conditions, change all, multiply by 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Let's see what you got for sale, bud. Alright, security tunneler, buy that. HK processor, buy that. Droid dash plating, buy that. Buy that. Buy that. That. Yeah, whatever that is, buy it. Buy it. Buy it. All that. Absolutely. There you go. Buy all of it. Beautiful. All right, well, with that, I think we're probably good. So let's go ahead and make a main save, edit save. Main save, edit save. Go ahead and exit the game. And then while we're here, let's go ahead and go close out game save 1, open game save 2. Pick up NPCs. Pick up NPC 3. And then change Mandalore's influence to 100. Apply. Commit change. Successfully saved. And with that, I think we're good to end the stream there. We went for an hour and a half, which is about all I was going to go for. So hopefully everyone had good time. Let's see. Next stream. Can this not be a one-night stand for starters? I didn't even get any. That seems like a quote from something, but I don't understand. I will say this. The next summer starts Friday, I believe, is the first day of summer, will be Friday. In which case, we're going to have to do picking shows for summer 2025. So that should be the next stream. And I'm also not a summer fan. It is my least favorite season. My favorite season is winter. But like the part of winter that occurs after Christmas, because I'm not a big Christmas fan. But anyway, yes, let's see. So summer will be starting soon, so we're going to have to do picking shows for summer, and I guess that's probably the next stream. I want to do one next week. My schedule's really fucking hectic lately. So I guess we'll fucking find out. But yeah, hopefully we keep this up. Hopefully this episode gets uploaded. But anyway, yeah, I've got to go. I've got to work tomorrow, and I've got shit to do. Don't forget, though, that the first Sunday of an odd-numbered month is next month, and that will be Sunday the 6th. So in about 2 weeks, don't forget that the talk show is going to happen. But yeah, other than that, that's basically everything else. Hopefully y'all had a good time. Sorry about the missing episode. I've been Sacrobolic, your Envoy of Hope, and this has been whatever the fuck this has been. Bye-bye.